Get your hands up, yeah. To the floor, yeah.
What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Nia Girl Nika X, and you are tuned into the 30 Plus Podcast, episode 3. And I am alongside.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Fly Sinsberg, aka Fly, aka Microphone Mike. What's up with it?
What up, what up? It's your girl, Miss Cookie Baby.
Hey, y'all. It's Kim checking in.
How y'all doing? Episode 3. Y'all got the rust off? Y'all ready to come in and make shit happen?
I'm professional now.
Oh, okay, yeah, we heard you. You
Pop
know,
that cherry.
microphone Mike over there.
All right. I'm good. How y'all doing?
We're good. Can't complain. I'm almost a year older in this 30 plus. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, the 30 plus era.
You
You know, the era of the 30s.
another notch on my belt.
Yeah,
More 30 experiences.
Lord.
definitely.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely more 30 experiences.
Yeah, so by the time y'all hear this, I'll be another year wiser.
Yes, a year older, a year colder, baby. You know
Come
how it
on.
go.
Tell
You
them you
know
age
how
you
it
like
go.
wine, baby.
Come on, you better tell them. They don't
Age you
know.
like fine wine.
Right
Come
in these
on.
30 streets.
Give it to me.
Yeah,
Give me all the things.
all of it.
And she an OG, so address her accordingly.
Come on, when you see me, you know what it is.
True to this 30 game.
No, for real. That's the rich auntie for real, for real.
Yes,
Kane
yes.
knows what's up. That's the rich auntie.
Yeah,
Okay, really, Miller. I'm done with that.
definitely rich auntie vibes.
Yes, it's the
Straight
purse
up.
we got our eyes on.
Listen,
November, baby.
okay, it is Nickvember, Nickapalooza. I'm almost about to be a plus.
Who
Almost
has
there.
3 pluses, so you good. You
See,
good.
come on, tell him.
Plus, plus, plus. Yeah,
Plus,
you
plus,
all
we're going
right.
to justify all of this.
Yes.
Give me all the things, okay? Well, we have another fun-filled show for you guys, for you to eavesdrop on. Like I said, we are like the big cousins. We're not quite aunts and uncles just yet. We're not claiming it just yet. Nothing against y'all. And maybe y'all can teach us some stuff. I mean, we're going to have some different topics that we coming in with. So,
We need that plus advice.
yeah. That plus, 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 plus
okay,
advice.
because we still a little lost at 30 sometimes. It's like,
I'm
why is
telling
this
you.
happening? What is going on?
Like, I thought I fixed all this shit last year.
Facts. Last
Help
year.
me. Yeah, so we'll get into our first segment, which is plus minus 30.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yes. Kim, what do you have on your plus minus 30 this week?
This week, it's a minus.
Okay, what's minus about it?
It's minus because it's weather. It's reminding me, you know, no matter how young my mind feels, this weather is reminding me that my body is 30 plus. It's cold. My joints, my knees.
The WD-40.
Yes, the Megan knees, they retired for the winter.
So you can't do the knee challenge.
Good
And
knees,
it's Sag
good knees.
season. This is not.
It's your
Yeah,
season.
it's right. It's very important to have those.
Yeah.
So yeah, I need to go get some WD-40.
You gonna
'Cause
be
that's-
okay.
yeah.
Get your little shot. You be all
I,
right.
couple, but yeah. Hey, but real quick, speaking of shots, did y'all know that the corner store sells whiskey?
Uh-huh.
Oh, they sell,
They sell
They
little
sell
bitty
Fireball.
fireballs.
Yeah, I seen that too.
We
They sell little
progressing.
small one. I thought about grabbing one of those in a slushy one day just cause,
Yeah.
like, old school back in the
That's
day.
that's that 30 plus life. Like,
Yeah.
let me get a little kick.
Just cause.
You ain't even gotta
But
go.
you couldn't bring any to the show.
I
Thought
know-
about it that day, but
no,
not
I
today.
didn't go to the corner store. I came straight from work here, man.
Okay.
Y'all know I don't even like that.
Okay.
Okay. But yes, that's my minus 30. These knees, they ain't kneeing because of the weather. So hopefully by next week when Texas turns back to Texas, I'll be all right.
Yeah.
This weather is ridiculous.
What you got on your list, Cook?
It's a minus. My memory is shit.
Oh damn.
My short-term memory. I took my baby phone last week and I have yet to find it. We tore that off. I gotta replace another iPhone. I'm upset. I only plan on buying 2.
Ain't no tracker? You can't Google. I mean, Apple Maps.
Hey, here's the
that,
deal. Nobody
lost my
remembers
phone?
his login, including me, and I'm the wizard. I'm the IT person in the house, so I'm definitely upset. I've tried everything, and he's very upset. But he been cool about it. But I mean, I was
That's
gonna
'cause he about to
upgrade
get
his
the-
phone
that's what I'm about
anyway,
to
so
say.
he could just go a couple more weeks.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be okay with that.
He will.
He creative.
He
Here
ain't
your
paying the
Christmas
bill.
present.
Nah,
Right.
he creative. Shoot, he be on a house phone. I still have a house phone.
Oh Lord.
And he get on his little what's it called, Chromebook. He's very creative. That's
Oh.
the energy I need from a man.
They
My
can
son
still
made a way.
chat. Yeah.
Yeah, he made a way.
I'm
You hear
still
me?
gonna talk to you. You got some shouties. Okay, little man, I feel you. You can't let him
Figure
go
it
right. Yeah.
Now, if he walk in
Figure
a room with his foot on the footbed or the talking,
Then we
he
have a
get- yeah.
problem.
Yes, I'ma bust him.
You catch that boy laying on his stomach
On a
in
laundry
house
basket,
phone.
flipping the basket over.
You catch him laying on his back on the counter in the kitchen.
Yeah.
That's
It's
when-
over.
Disconnect the house phone immediately.
You are no longer the most important woman in his life.
And I have cameras in the house. I better not see him that happy. You better stay in that
Just
little
that happy.
red light special. Oh, his room needs a red light special though.
He's already
He
happy.
finna start sleeping with his door open.
2 hands up, keep them up.
Yeah.
No, for real. For real. What about you, Mike?
I think mine is a plus. And with me being 30, I like the fact that I feel like I get to tell people whatever I want and say whatever I want without caring. Like it be from my mama to the random to anybody. Like, hey, look,
Y'all all can
I'm
get it.
grown. I'm gonna say what I want to say and feel how I want to feel, and I don't care how you feel about it. So I like that. I mean, that's why I like being 30, man. I be
love
telling
that for
everybody
you.
it is what it is. Like I just don't care no more because I'm grown.
Okay.
I don't care. Once you hit that 30 something for real, it's like you say whatever you want to say and do whatever you want to do. And you could care less what anybody think or feel about it. So that's a plus for me. That's where I'm at with it.
Okay.
I aspire. What about you, Neek?
As I embark
First of all, that's it. That's the message.
upon another year
Yes.
in my 30s, as I reflect.
Come on.
No.
Pull that mirror out.
As y'all know, I just got back from out of town.
Vacation.
Out
it
the
up.
country. Be specific. Just
Yeah.
out the country.
Yeah, did a quick one too.
Is that a vacation or vacation?
That was a
Why you
vacation.
gotta be messy?
I just asking questions.
My face said it. I just
Sometimes you
didn't say it
gotta
out
know,
loud.
is
Like,
it-
wait.
Why? No, sometimes I don't have to know.
No, it's two
No
different things.
face, no case.
It was a vacation.
Okay, I was just asking. I
She
wasn't
got
clear on the
flued out.
circumstances.
Okay.
Post up the food, but don't post the hello.
Oh, okay.
Post the plate, not the date.
Hello.
So, anyway, if I was so rudely interhated, I was just going to say that my recovery time is uber slow,
Oh Lord.
but my body still has a natural alarm clock. So I have, no matter how hard I cut up, I can drink and be all right and lay down, and I'm still gonna wake up with the roosters, and I don't like that for me.
On your
tired.
vacation.
Yeah.
Tired.
That's how it is though. Once you get in your 30s, it's like your body got that natural clock already.
Yeah, no matter. I mean, and I was cutting up. Don't get me wrong. We was,
We, what?
hey, hey, man.
What
So, hey, we had a time last night.
Okay,
So-
let's go.
Yeah. So no, went to sleep late. Still woke up early, and I mean like alert early. And I just don't. I really hate that for me.
Oh,
I
shit,
hate it for
did
you too.
Yeah.
Yeah. People need rest. Like Granny used to say, your body needs to rest.
Come on.
Yeah. I think that's why I sleep with a fan so I can be
Oh, them
in a
mojitos
coma.
wasn't strong enough. If that's what that was, the mojitos wasn't knocking you out.
Oh no, I'm a soldier. Don't get it twisted. I come from a line of
Come on now.
Hello.
my blood stock thick with the alcohol.
So she can hang. That
It's
body
like-
was just like, hey,
It's time to get up though. I
Yeah.
know what you did last night, and that's cool. But yeah.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Right.
Got shit to do.
Yeah, that part.
I'd be so mad.
But at least that's a good time. Like you get to get up, watch the sunrise. If you're somewhere else, the time is different, and you kind of get to enjoy the amenities if you get out the room a little bit early.
Exactly.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
That is
true.
true. Look at you. You're so optimistic. I love it.
yeah. You gotta find some sunshine.
Glass half full. I
I
like
feel
it.
like you probably took an afternoon nap too. I feel like we don't talk about those. Don't act like
I
y'all-
value
I didn't
those.
though. Not on vacation. I did not take an afternoon nap.
Okay.
A good
didn't.
magazine at the beach. That'd have been.
I know I was on the beach knocked out.
You know what? You know
Definitely
what?
been on the beach.
You know what though? Like honestly, for me, I have a hard time doing that. I think it's the control freak in me. I can't just go to sleep and then I'm in a foreign country and then you got, you know, people walking around trying to sell you stuff while you're on the beach and then I'm sleeping and then I can pickpocket it. I don't know. I don't know how I'm.
Did anybody try to sell you a parrot?
No, but they tried to get me to take a picture with a spider monkey.
Okay.
You and it's law of attraction at this point.
I would have paid the $5 for the spider monkey.
Me too.
Maybe.
You
Maybe.
probably
We're on
But you know
vacation.
what? The thing is,
For
you
that
have to
much.
watch when you do that is because some of those spider they're taught to pickpocket.
Yeah, that's what they for.
Them trains.
Yeah, they trained. So you think you taking a picture? Meanwhile, he cleaning your clock.
You remember Dustin Checks?
Oh, child.
Shut all them
I was
monkeys.
today years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. YouTube, it's a thing.
Although I did play with one recently.
That's why I said it was law of attraction. Like you just randomly be running into
The
spider
monkeys, and it was
Like we live
here.
in Florida.
I know, so cool, and it was so cute. It was a little baby spider monkey, stinky butt. I think I
don't
want
like
it.
nothing with that called spider in it. I don't like that word.
It's really cute.
You scared?
I don't fuck with spiders.
You're like, yeah, nah.
I don't fuck with foreign animals. Period. I don't like animals.
what-
I ain't gonna lie.
What do you like, Michael? Nothing.
Nothing.
Food.
I mean,
He likes
I can
food.
name a few things.
That's okay.
I'm just going to say
I do
food.
like some food. Yeah, I like some
That's
food.
it. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
That's about it.
Okay, is that your story? You sticking to
Yeah,
it?
I just like food.
That's what
Yes,
you
yes,
need
because at
to.
30 plus, you like a variety of things, and we just gonna leave it
And
right
it's for
there.
another show.
Yeah.
Yeah. On that note,
That's for
What's
30 plus
today's
after
topic?
dark.
right. We gonna go ahead and transition because I don't like where this is going for free.
Somebody tell me a topic, please.
Yes. So tonight's topic, first topic of the night is we are not our parents. And we can take this wherever you want to take it when it's your turn. But we kind of brought it in from Chico Bean. Well, it's part of our topic we was going to discuss anyway. But Chico Bean kind of had us pull it to the front foot of our, list. And he explains why he never wants to be in a relationship. So we're going to play this clip and then we're going to get into a little detail on this matter.
You don't never want to be in a relationship.
No,
not even live
why
with
would I?
somebody?
Girlfriend? No, why would I do that? That is no. Look at my man over in the corner. You wish somebody would have said that on the mic before.
He from
No.
Ghana. He want 5 wives.
Good for you. Good for you. As long as you can afford them, you should be able to
So
have
you
them.
don't want to live with anybody?
No. I don't. Nuh-uh. Like I said, I get most of my, interaction and relationship, dependence from the environment that I come from rather. And I watched my mother go through my whole life, never finding a man to keep it real with her and tell her exactly what it was that was going on. So I'm out here just trying to be the nigga that my mother never had. I don't have no lies to tell you. I don't have no lies to tell you. I feel like if somebody would have gave Wanda the opportunity, she would have been a hell of a soldier for somebody who was worth it, and it would have made our life easier. So for me, I don't have no lies to tell you. You're not going to be the only woman that I ever. That's it. It's illogical to me to even allow a woman to think that if I love you and care about you, there's no way I would allow you to think that as a man that you are going to be the only woman that I want to deal
What
with.
if she's okay with you dating other people?
Well, that's cool, but the thing is, I'm going to be honest with you about that from the jump. My goal, my whole mantra is no victims, only volunteers. You'll never be a victim to no bullshit, only a volunteer to my truth. So you have a
Well,
Child.
No victims, just volunteers.
I do like that slogan. I need to put that on a shirt. No
Can I buy
victims, just
one?
volunteers.
Can we get a discount?
Right? I got you. I do like that.
That's a $12.95 slogan. No victims, just volunteers.
now that I will say, I do agree with him on. If you let someone know where you are with it,
Yeah.
you give them the opportunity to make a decision if that's something they want to hang around with. However, what I don't necessarily agree with is when he talks about his mom, and how he didn't get that, she didn't get that opportunity to be loved correctly. So as a result, he's not even gonna try. To me, it's kind of what I get. Yeah, it's kind of like I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it's just kind of like a traumatic cycle. Like he sees his mom be an option for all these people. So now he's going to do the same thing that all these men have done to his mom, basically. That's really what I got from it. And I'm going to just keep it a buck with you. He's just doing like a toxic cycle because you're saying your mom never got the chance. My question to him is, do you know if your mom really wanted that chance? Just like you don't want to be with some one person, you might have gotten that from somewhere. Like you might have gotten that from your mom. Like she probably wasn't a one woman type of one man type of woman, whatever, however you want to say it. But she probably was one of the ones that like options as well. And he didn't realize like his mom was a toss. So now his life is a toss too.
Yeah, he's definitely in my opinion, he sound hella traumatized. Like I don't know what he saw or what he been through, but he sound like he's traumatized. Like basically, I seen my mama cry and hurt after this nigga, and I ain't about to let that happen. I'm not gonna be the one doing that to nobody. I'm gonna just keep it real, not knowing if they really kept it real with her or not. I mean, they could have kept it real with her, and that's why she was crying, because she couldn't handle the truth.
Facts.
So I mean, it could have been that. So I feel like he out here just perpetuating the cycle by doing the same thing, but calling it something different because he's saying he being honest.
Right.
Which is still weird to me because, I mean, if you want to be poly, just say you want to be poly.
It's definitely the majority right now.
I'm about to join next year. That's what I'm thinking. So
You already there, sir. You just
I'm not.
then went calling it. What it was.
He's poly. The girls just don't know it.
No, that's not true. I'll be open and honest with everyone I talk to. So
Poly usually is. Poly isn't a secret.
I mean, that's true.
Okay.
You just got to get the girls to agree now.
They be agreeing.
Okay. All right, Cookie. What's your thoughts on this situation?
I would agree. I agree with him about the no victims volunteers, because that's my biggest thing. Don't choose for me. Allow me to choose. Don't just put me in something. But I think he is taking the wrong approach. Like, you don't know if your mama said that, and I am a mom of boys, and so my boys have seen me hurt behind a man before, but they never knew the details. One, because that's not their business. They are children at the end of the day. Two, we as women are sometimes programmed that we can fix it. We can change. We can change them. So that probably was her philosophy. You know, this was her favorite man, and even though he said XYZ and he still continued to do boyfriend things, she took it and read it wrong on purpose, because we fall victim to our own circumstances sometimes. And that's what it is. And I think that's so dumb for him to be his reason. Because first of all, he gives me, that dude give me a hug. Every time I see him, I be like, oh, he just look like he always want a hug when he see you. So the nerve of you don't even, like, I expect that from Carlos.
Yeah.
I could see that from Carlos. But boy, what, DC first, Carlos second, and maybe you. So that's just my
That
opinion.
man been hurt.
And I was going to say that too. Maybe he's been the option for all of the women. Like maybe, he's sick of rejection. So instead of me being rejected, I'm going to turn the tables on you.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. That's some shit I do.
Neat. What you think, Nick?
Vengeance is mine, said the Lord.
I had to learn that.
Hallelujah. Personally, I think he's depriving himself of real love when he's taking that stance. He's being honest, which is cool. You being honest, that's not where you are with it. But I think he's really depriving himself and closing himself off on love based on his mother's experience when he doesn't know the true experience.
Right.
Whether it was the mom's fault, whether it was the dude's fault, whoever, you're not allowing yourself to learn from that and become better. You're watching it and just flat out throwing your hands up and throwing a wall up and depriving yourself of, a true connection in your adult life, which, I mean, I think, again, to each his own, but
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That boy seen his mama crying, and he just took that to, it's like, oh snap, these dudes always hurting, not knowing she was crying because she was happy to get rid of that nigga. Like, I'm just
I've been there.
like, it's like you never even know why, because she could really been crying, because that's what he's going off of. Seeing my mama cry over this nigga, or seeing my mama cry over that nigga. I mean, obviously, if you seen your mom with that many niggas, that mean your mama was a Rolling Stone too. And no disrespect to his mama,
not necessarily. I mean, she could have been dating. I mean, the thing is, she probably wanted a true connection too, and a true partnership too. And sometimes you got to kiss a couple of frogs to get your prince. So I'm not gonna put that on his mama, but at the same time,
what's wrong with a Rolling Stone?
I mean, because you basically calling his mama. You know what I'm saying?
Oh nah, I ain't calling your
You
mama.
just
a hoe.
said that her phone number was on the bathroom stall. That was it.
Oh, that's how
I
they
mean,
Yeah.
damn.
That's what we said.
My bad. I ain't mean
No,
she was
I
a hoe,
mean-
but I'm just saying she could have options.
and she could
That's
have.
what
And
I
then
mean.
within that, I mean, this is in her right too. She just probably didn't find her forever love, which again,
I
Right.
want to talk to the mama.
How you know the mama just wasn't sensitive?
his
and
mom,
just like to
his
cry?
mom passed.
Oh,
Oh.
Lord.
Yeah.
Oh,
God
never
rest
But
his
mind.
soul.
and I mean,
My bad.
and he probably looks at that situation, and that really makes him upset too. Like
Yeah.
my mama never had love, my mama never got this. So I'm, and he probably feels he's giving these women something that his mom didn't have.
Yeah.
I'm being
he's-
honest
he's
with
been
you.
a liberator.
Yeah, so he feels like he's saving. Probably.
Right, I
He's
agree.
probably he probably feels like he's Superman. You know, I'm here to tell you we're not going to be together, but we're going to have a great time tonight.
Not here for a long time, just a good time.
And again,
personal
at
motto.
that point, he is giving the women the option. And if you fall, I mean, not fall for it, but if you go with that, and if that's what you want, then
Yeah, go with it.
there's people, and this is why
at
what kind
Carisha.
of brings me back to the point of dating someone looking for the same thing that you're looking for.
Yup.
Right.
Like in your 30s, speaking for myself personally, I'm past the point of convincing.
Yup.
I know what I'm looking for in a connection.
Yup.
And if you're not willing to give me that in a connection, cool. I'm cool.
On to the
I'm
next.
cool. Yeah.
there's no hard
I'm not,
feelings.
yes, no hard feelings. I'm not here to change your mind, but I'm a good
Nope.
woman. I can tell you what you, okay. Yeah.
Nope.
I listen to what you say
Yeah.
and your actions.
Yeah.
And if they align and it, you know,
Yeah.
and if that, I'll be able to make my decision accordingly. But, you know,
And then the time frame is very different at 30 plus. You don't have a lot of time to reveal yourself. So
Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
the math has to
2
math
weeks.
very quickly.
yeah.
I give you 2 weeks. Really, it take me a week to really just know.
Yeah, because I was gonna say 2 weeks.
take
As you
most
see
of
me
y'all.
itching, like, well, it's a long time.
2 weeks
Yeah.
just is because the first week is gonna be honeymoon bliss. By that second week, you gonna be tired of something.
True.
Like, and that true personality go slip out. That attitude go show. That mouth go get smart in some way or form. So I
She
do
can't
2
have a
weeks.
smart mouth.
Not with me. I mean, you can have one,
Just
but
not with him.
Nah, I'm like at the age where I want a sweet woman. I don't want no smart mouth ass
No, you
person.
want to kept women.
No, I want somebody that's sweet with a kind heart. You don't
she
have
can
to.
still be sweet with a kind heart and a sarcastic mouth.
I mean, that's a kind-hearted asshole, which is me.
Okay.
I can
Compatibility.
be that. I just want somebody that's sweet. I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
tired
the
of
Libra
dealing with.
scale got a balance.
Yeah, I'm tired of dealing with smart ass women. Like, I want you to be smart. I'm in smart ass mouth women, because I need you to be smart as fuck. But I just can't deal with the smart ass mouths no more. That's
mean,
happening when you get 30.
That's no Houston women then, because
Oh,
we're
yes.
pretty witty.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't
We
call
were
it
born
witty.
like this.
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I know in most women I meet, I tell them or ask them, "Are you from Houston?" And they say, "Yeah," and I'm like, "It's not gonna work." And I keep it pushing.
Well, no. I mean, you know what you want. Hey, I can't be
I
mad
do.
at that.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so now he's doing transplant. Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
no victims, just volunteers.
Thank you.
Grew here, not flew here. Well, flew here, not grew here. There you go. Yeah.
Every girl I know from Houston is my homie. The rest of them,
You're
can't fuck
on to
with you.
something. He is. He's telling the truth.
That's the truth. Any of my homegirls that I met, all of them are from Houston. Were cool. Anyone that I ever met that tells me that they was born and raised here, I don't even take seriously enough to date. I go ahead and move to the next. I prefer somebody who just moved here, or who's about
Why
to-
though?
It's a few reasons.
You got a little trauma to unpack.
It's a few.
One, he hasn't dated them before.
I have dated them. That's why. The first time I ever been cheated and lied to, and realized that women got game and are disrespectful and are savage and all that. What I learned that from a Houston woman. That was the
Absolutely.
first one
We
that
great
broke my
teachers.
heart, and that's when I realized, oh, okay, yeah, nah. I mean, of course, every other city too, but Houston was a little different. And plus, Houston women too, they be wanting all your pockets, and I can't got none of that for
Pay
them.
like you weigh.
You know what's going off in my head? Monica, knock, knock. Funny how the tables turn, my brother. Funny how the
It makes
tables
so much
turn.
sense.
Yeah, he can't handle
I look
himself.
at you with a different perspective.
Yeah, he
you
can't
mean?
handle himself. That's
I
all
can
that
handle
is.
myself. What you mean?
No, what I'm saying is when I say you can't handle yourself, you can't handle the woman who's just like you. That's really what it is. You can't handle yourself.
It makes sense.
And a Houston woman can meet you where you are.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
is that the issue?
no.
That's why,
Baby,
yeah.
she gonna meet you.
Yeah, they try to meet me and I leave them where they at.
Well, okay. Ain't no victims, just volunteers.
Always. I like that motto. I think I'm gonna put that on a
I
shirt
like
for
that
real.
model too.
Even. But back to the subject on, we are not our parents. Have you guys run into any issues growing up to where, good, bad, indifferent that you kind of took or used and, kind of
Ooh,
changed?
child. Who going first? You, Kim?
'Cause I'm gonna go last.
Well, I just want to say this thing though. So the good thing about being in your 30s when it comes to parents, I feel like when I hit 30, it's like I then realized everything that my parents went through. Like everything they did made sense to me. Like I put myself in their shoes and I could understand the way they were moving. Versus when I was in my 20s, I didn't really think about it. But when I hit 30 and I was like, okay, my mom was 30 with me at 10.
Yeah.
And a lot of different shit started making sense now.
Same.
Like the way she moved or the way any of my parents moved, like all that made sense when I hit 30 something. Like I could put myself in their shoes and I could, understand some of the decisions they made in life and stuff like that. So,
Same.
but no, you can go ahead and go, Cookie. I'll go after Kim.
I mean, it's only because y'all follow me, so y'all know I'm a family type of girl. So when I talk about my parents, they gonna listen and say, "I know you didn't," but I mean,
parents used to
I said it before y'all could. So hey,
It's a show of love, laughter, and lessons.
yes, love, laughter, and lessons. And I think the greatest lesson was from my parents. And just like Mike said, when you get to a certain age, you start to look back and you say, okay, why is this not working? Really. And that's what mine was. I'm like, okay. And it wasn't relationships not working. It was understanding how your family plays a part in your development and growth.
Yes.
So it was me understanding that no matter what, you have to have a solid relationship with your parents in order to have a successful, healthy relationship.
Oh, Kim.
Now, you can have a relationship, but in order for it to be successful and healthy, you need to have one with your parents because you need to understand who you are, right? So grew up a daddy's girl. In my eyes, he could do nothing wrong. But as soon as I got older, I started to see different things. And that's when I was like, okay, hold on. Some of this stuff that I'm seeing, my man better not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't give me daddy. And
Libra
then
gang.
like seeing how my mom was so strong because she was an army wife and my dad's gone like 75% of the time. And when I say 75%, I mean like you're going to war. We don't even know if you're coming back. And when you come back, you have to get acclimated into a family. This woman's been running the household this whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you have to come in and you have to just share just all of a sudden overnight. So when I say, going back to the topic, I'm not my parents, I can't be them. I know I can't. Like, I'm not as strong as my mom. I don't want my man gone for months at a time. I don't know if he's going to return.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I can't do that. Like I'm not strong enough to be, I can't run the whole household.
Dear mama.
You know what I mean? And then
I feel you.
extracurricular activity, like the stuff piles on,
Yes.
as you get older and then your family grows and you got a nerve to have a dog and kids, like stuff like that. And then like when you see, like now my parents are divorced, but they can have like a weird that I say this because their kids are very grown, almost 40, but they can have a co-parenting relationship and still be parents, And I think that's a beautiful thing. So I'm not my parents, man. I'm not as strong or as tolerable as they are. So I've learned a lot of lessons through them. And I think the greatest lesson was love, like at all times, no matter what,
Unconditional.
Yeah, but no.
I am not my parent.
No.
I ain't dealing with that shit.
Hell no. But I love y'all.
I think for me, and I am going to take it from the relationship standpoint, is because my parents have been married for almost 50 years, if not 50 years.
That's beautiful.
Half a century.
Right?
Yeah,
Real
and
shit.
together longer because they were dating in high school.
That's real black love.
That's bae.
Yeah,
Big Bay.
yeah. And while, no marriage is perfect, you see that and it kind of tunes you in on trying to emulate that. So you stick in particular situations longer than you should when you don't have that same promise,
Help the people.
if you will. So you try to fix things because if it's not necessarily infidelity as the problem, you kind of it's fixable. You consider it being fixable. You're like, okay, well, he ain't cheating to my knowledge.
Right.
You know, you're like, okay, I can
figure
fix
this
this
out.
out. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you know, relationship is ebbs and flows. You're gonna work on this. You're gonna have all these different things that come
Good
up, and
times and bad
yeah,
times.
nothing's gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be this grand thing. And then all these years pass up, but then you're like, wait a minute, y'all don't have that same commitment as you and your parents do. And you're treating your relationship like you would a marriage because you're somewhat taught that, you know, like, okay, you get
That's
in,
what
you
you
get in this
grew up
relationship
seeing.
and you growing up seeing that. So you're
Yeah.
like, okay. And the person that you were with may not have necessarily had that same example.
Right there.
Yes.
So you're like, okay, well, I can teach you this. Look, my parents' example, they sit together, look at this, look at us. You know what I'm saying? They cool, you know, so you can be that same, hey, we can do that too. You know, like,
Like,
what's the
if they made it,
problem?
we can make it.
Yeah,
Right.
but
You're groomed.
my life is not your life.
Right.
So when you get with somebody who don't have that same inkling, or even, because I think one or two things happen. Either you don't have that situation and that person wants to become the total opposite of that. Like, okay, nah, that's not going to be me. I saw my mom struggle. I'm going to get with somebody. I'm going to make the honest woman. I'm going to have a family. Or they going to slowly fade into that opposite of the same thing. There's no rush. You like, what do we, you know, what's the
gonna
big
be here
deal? We
for a
together.
while.
I'm here, you here, you know, I love you, you know, and I'm like,
I don't.
I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Feeling
Do
dead
you?
left.
Yeah.
With
you know
the
what I'm
paperwork.
saying? Right. You know, I'm your special friend on your funeral program. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If something happened to you today, your mom is taking over.
Right. No, seriously.
And
That's real life. That's,
And that's
that
a
30
real
plus
thing.
life. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
And
You're
seriously.
lucky if she put you in the obituary.
And you don't have to. And what can I say?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I just overall, not necessarily my situation, just
Look,
period.
if
You know what I'm
ride
saying?
in a limo. I'm just saying.
Both
Oh,
can
you're
be
not getting
true.
in the family club.
I was gonna say you might not even know the family colors, but yes.
Both can, but that's the type of stuff that happens when you, and I don't think a lot of people put that thing into perspective.
Yeah.
So I think one of the things I had to learn that I'm not my parents, and had to stop treating relationships that I entered like theirs until that becomes like theirs.
Right.
You know, so
That's a word there.
It is.
No, I understand that.
But women are like, we're kind of groomed.
that's what I was going
We
to get
are
to.
groomed.
We're
taught
groomed
like
to
that.
be like, yeah, this is, and even Beyonce talks about it on one of her albums. Like, women are groomed to be spouses. Like, we're groomed to want to fantasize about marriage and having kids. I've never met a man that said, "Oh, I can't wait till my wedding day," and "Oh, I'm gonna have
No,
three
not
I'm
one.
like that. I mean, y'all don't know that
Oh,
side
now
of
you
me.
want to get married?
No, I've always wanted to get married. I grew up with two married families. My dad is still with my stepmom since I was 3 years old. And my mom was with my stepdad until he died like 5 years ago. So I grew up with two families that they were in love and with each other. I mean, I've seen both of them fight and argue and stuff like that.
Right.
But they've been in marriages. My sister's married. My brothers and sisters have relationships. I'm just a single one.
But I asked you prior to recording. Checkmate.
You didn't ask me nothing.
I need to know if you really fantasize about this. I need to see the Pinterest board and see if you have your
No, I
colors
don't-
and
it's
stuff
Like define
together.
fantasizing though.
Like,
So
I
how do
have
you guys
it on my
use?
goal board? Like I have a goal board to build a future with someone. Like that's on my list
that's
of goals.
cute.
Wow, that
So
is
y'all
cute.
see it differently, because that's why I kind of want to dive in
Yeah.
at that point. So while women, we kind of sit in, I guess, prematurely. As a man, you would say what? Like y'all just kind of, do you think about it with any woman you date, or is it certain women that you get that feeling when you meet them?
It's certain women you get that feeling when you meet them, or they have the qualities that you know you want in a wife. Like shit. Some woman that I met not too long ago, like she had everything that was on my checklist of what I would want in a wife. So, like, yes, I could fantasize of, oh snap, this might can be the person I can marry or be with for real because she hits all these checkpoints for what I want in a wife.
Okay.
And then she has the same goals that I want, or she envisions the same type of future that I would want. So men have that thought. It's just not something we talk about with everybody, but like I have that thought all the time. Like especially now that I'm almost getting to 40, so it's like, yeah, I want a wife. We ain't
But,
there.
okay.
I'm looking out the window. Calm down.
So okay. So being with that said, when do you, as a man, do you start feeling that? Because I feel like men and women a lot of times have that feeling at different points.
That's what I was going to say.
When
think-
is that pressure coming?
I feel like men feel that at 33. Like I always feel like 33 is a critical year for men and women, but I feel like at 33 as a man, it's like if you don't have kids, it's like, damn, like, okay, I'm getting up there. I think I need to start thinking about a kid, or like, damn, like I low-key want a family. Like, I'm getting older. Like, you know, who gonna take care of me when I get in the fucking what is it? The nursing home.
What?
Which I ain't going because I got Lenny Kravitz goals out here. But I'm just saying. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like 33 is like when most men hit it. I feel like women hit it there too, because I met a lot of women who's 33 and it's like they're like, what I'm doing now. But I feel like for men, for sure, it's like, okay, I'm in my 30s. I want a kid. I want a wife. It's just not something that they're expressing to everybody. It's like they have a friend that knows for damn sure.
Right.
But it's something that I feel like every man is thinking at that age.
Well, growing up with the dynamic in a predominantly male household, I would have to agree when I can say, and my parents are used to, we've had these talks, so everything is free. So my parents were never together. I was a one-night stand baby. Yeah, my mom is a fool. She don't mind telling you that. You know, I'm a daddy's girl. So he definitely sold me a dream. He didn't say like, oh, that was the love of his life or nothing, but he didn't do all that. She just was like, no, boom, boom, boom. And so, but to see they have both been in marriages my entire life. Now, my dad, he's only, this is his second marriage, but I've only known this marriage because he was married to my oldest brother's mom. We're 10 years apart. So I didn't get to see that. And that was before he moved here. Versus my mom, this is her third. So I've seen the transition. I didn't see the first one because she came straight out of high school, but 2 and 3, I've gotten to see. And it really surprised me because my mom is one of the strongest, outspoken people I've ever met in my life. Y'all met my mama. But in her marriage, she is the epitome of a submissive woman. And I love that. So I've grasped that. But I also took, you submitting to the wrong motherfuckers. And you know, I've had these conversations, and I always make sure that my stepdad knew not to take offense to that. Because his family dynamic is like your parents. They've been together for more than half a century. So he's seen love, but he was a mama's boy. So he expects his wife or anybody else to kind of have that aspect where, I mean, even at his big age, his mama just, there's an excuse for everything he does. And he not out here hoeing or nothing. He just makes bad choices sometimes, as we all do. And so even when I would have relationships growing up and they would fail, whether high school, middle school, I ain't dated nobody in school, but adult life, it was, why didn't you do this? And why didn't you do that? Versus my brothers, they getting high-fived. And they mad at the girl because she don't eat, I don't know, some random seafood. I left for my mental stability. And it was just like, well, you could work it out. Because the thing is, if there's no cheating, you can work it out. And then when there was cheating, it was it's just a one-time thing. Nah. And so I dealt with that psychological battle that left me in situations, as you stated, longer than you needed to be. And it took that one to just really break, you know, like they say, when you're broken down to, rock bottom? The only way is up. I've been there. And so once I got to see, and I'm just like, nah, we not doing this. Like, I'm not teaching that to my girls. I don't even teach that to my boys. But I'm not teaching that. And so, you know, I admire that I get my strength from my mom. You know, I am the runaround parent and then have this lower. I don't know how I have a social life, but I do, a nice one. But
She be in these streets.
healthily. I go to eat. I'm gonna go eat. But you know, versus like, and it's crazy because like you said, being a daddy's girl, he definitely did no wrong. And I sit there and I used to be like, you know, I never saw traits of my daddy, but my daddy was out here. And we've had conversations, and he was like, man, baby girl, when I found out it was a girl, I was like, And I'm like, you lying, because I remember you used to come pick me up. And I used to run some of them off, but it was a plethora of them. And I thought about, I'm like, you know, Daddy, you was something else. Like, I've read messages from people in his past that he's like chopped up because they remembering whoop de whoop, and he like, hey, don't take it because he's now saved and all this other stuff now.
That's my old life.
Nigga, that's him, baby. Don't talk about my old life. But even still, I always respect him because he could have allowed me to sit in and be treated like the women he's done that to, or my brothers. But I remember when I was in that relationship, he said, what happened to you? You used to have the ability, if he breathed wrong, you cut him off. And that was all I needed. My daddy told me that. That mean, because, you know, when we get older, it seems like your parents really don't care about what you got going on sometimes, especially daddies.
Right.
They just figure you good, so you good. No, I still be needing that, you know. And so for him to take the time and, like, point that out, I'm like, okay, you been watching, so I'm not crazy. Bet. And I'm my daddy's child.
Sometimes you got to be reminded of who you are. That's all.
You do. And
So you are your parents.
Yeah.
I am. I can't make this shit up. It's unfortunate for whoever, but I am. Like, and it is sad. Like, when we were asking your perspective as a male, it didn't dawn on me that we really did have two different growing. Like, prime example, my mom was always free. You could talk to her about everything, but I'm not finna go to you and tell you I want to do it. It's not happening. Yeah. But she literally sat there and watched, like, coach my brother on different things of their body, showing them porn. Like, it was, what's it called? What's the class?
Lesson.
Biology.
Sex ed.
Oh, sex ed.
Sex
Yeah.
ed. It, like, she should have been hired. They wasn't teaching sex ed like that. But that stopped my brothers from having sex too early. It stopped them from making mistakes. Now, them older fools, that wasn't her business and wasn't her children. But them younger ones, they really made better decisions. But myself and my baby brother, it was always like, okay, if I ain't married by 30, it's something wrong. You know, I've been married once, and he's proposed several times. Versus the middle child, he was like, shit.
He ain't doing it.
He ain't doing it. I didn't seen that, but we've all have been in different dynamics, especially with all of us having kids and all of us having multiple kids with multiple people. So you just get to see how it's amazing how people grow up in the same house and they take different things.
Different routes. Yeah.
It takes different things. So I thank you for that because I never thought about it. I kind of want to pick a little fight, but I'm going out of town for Thanksgiving, so I'm going to let him make it. I'll pick a little fight like, why you ain't never told him to
Out of
So
there.
silly.
Yeah, but that's crazy.
Yeah, you're 50-50 of your parents.
Dog, that's creepy.
Yeah. So
When she think
Cookie
about
is her parents, y'all.
I think we all are to a certain extent.
Yeah, of
right?
course we are. Of course we are. Even though we don't want to be at times.
Yeah.
Certain things that you pick up, certain things that you avoid.
Definitely.
Heavy on the avoid.
I think that's why I take marriages seriously. That's why I haven't been married, because I take them seriously because, like
As
I
you
said,
should.
my mom and my dad were never married, which I'm not. This part I'm not like my family because when my mom.
Not on this part right here.
But this part is something I never get over because, like, my mom left my dad when he had me. I mean, when she was pregnant with me, because he married another woman that was pregnant. She moved to California, right? So she had me. I was named after another man. The lady that my dad married had her son. Was not his son, but that son is named after my dad. He has my dad full name.
And it's
right?
not his baby.
And it's not his baby. I'm my dad's only son.
Oh, your mama need to call my mama because they got the same story.
Me and my sister are 11 months apart, though, and we got the same daddy. So I'm like, why you go back to this man and have another baby by him when he married somebody else when he was pregnant with me? Like,
Let me tell you why.
that is crazy to me.
Let me tell you.
It was during visitation when
It
he
was
was
a
seeing you.
territorial thing.
Yeah.
It was a all right, you stole my man, and guess what? He gonna always be my man.
I guess.
That's really what it
because,
is. It's a woman shot. I've been there.
Hey, that's where I'm not my parents, because ain't no way I'm about to go back and fuck with you after you marry somebody else.
Well,
With a whole
you
baby.
might.
You forget you
With
gotta
a
add
whole
that.
baby and then go back and have another baby by him. Like, she was crazy for that. I didn't like that. That's what I mean, I can't say I like it, but I was like, that's wild. Like,
You
once
definitely didn't
I
like
got up to that age and I put myself in them shoes, I was like, wait, you really went back to him and had another baby by him?
Mike, we've seen you double back before, so I'm not gonna say too much, but I'm just gonna say I've seen you take up like a double back step.
Well, speaking of double back, in your 30s is a nice age because you're able to date either the parent or the child.
Facts.
It's on
Both
you.
of 'em,
You pick
I done it.
both of them.
Mike, you want to talk about that? You have a testimony?
I mean, I've done it. I mean, it was, in my opinion, it was like a weird situation, but
M Diddy,
And everybody's opinion.
yeah, you're M Diddy now.
what happened?
Yeah, Mike Diddy.
Mike Diddy.
It happened. It was weird. I feel like I don't know how to explain how it happened. Basically, I talked to the mom first. Went and chilled at the house with the mom. The daughter was there. Me and the mom got down the next day. Ironically, the daughter had knocked on the door, which is what interrupted and stopped us. And then, literally though, the next day, the daughter texts my phone, and I'm like, "How you even get my number?" And she was like, "She got at her mom's phone because she had seen a picture that she liked." And then I went back over there.
This is a good porn plot.
I went back over there. We chilling. The daughter asked if I could run her to the store real quick. So I was like, "All right, cool." And but on the way back from the store, we pulled over and parked and fucking in the back seat.
Were they out color? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they
The daughter
either that
was
or
mixed.
Hispanic.
The daughter was black and white.
Well, I knew it was something in there that wasn't all the way. I'ma just leave that. I'm not racist, so I'm not gonna continue. But you picking up what I'm putting down because that's a good OnlyFans porn plot.
It just happened. I don't even know how it happened.
What
but
was your integrity?
I thought you was talking in the grand scheme of things. I know you literally had the.
Oh yeah, no, I knew.
No,
That's what. But I don't know why my
bad.
face is still in shock. But I knew.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard him say it, but I didn't know it was. I'm like you.
it had happened. See what had happened was she had another daughter too that was
Oh,
fine.
no.
But that daughter was fine as fuck. I was like, damn, I talked to the wrong daughter. But,
So how did anyone find out? Like the mom, rather?
you know what? This is how I was too. I told the mom, I was like, hey, can I take your daughter to the movies?
What?
And she was like, what? But she had company. So
What?
I played it off. I don't know. The daughter was fine enough for me to take those chances, so I did. And me and the daughter was talking. And then me and the daughter stopped talking, though, because she annoyed me. And like y'all might know, I am an asshole. So I was like, I need to go back to talk to your mama. And we never talked again. So,
Michael.
Raising Canaan.
but you know what? I don't think she knew I had. She pissed me off. You know me. I'm getting
Raising
asshole. It's a
Michael.
problem.
This man said, "Where your mama?"
Yeah, I did tell her that.
It's beyond me.
Then
No,
we stopped talking.
Yeah, no, I mean, and when you say like the daughter or the mama, and you know they do those TikTok reels or those side by sides of the sons, you know, and their dads, that's when I be like, okay, you know,
them the daddies we want.
right? Because the ones that we see, I'm like, no.
I'm looking
Or
for a method
if
man.
somebody be like, my dad said, hey, tell your dad that I am young and he's a pervert.
and he creepy.
Like, ew, you know, like no.
Just say he got words.
yeah, and
Y'all know
For
how I feel
sure.
about old men. I was just waiting for my turn.
come on, they gonna give you a gout.
Yeah. Y'all know how I feel about Yeah, no.
I'm scared of older men.
My big mama said they give you worms and gout. She
Yeah,
always tell
your
us
baby gonna
You
come
know
out
what?
walking.
I hate you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now,
what
while I'm at that age to where they're probably both acceptable, no. Give me the uncle. I don't want the son of the father.
that's a good one.
yes, because the
Give me the
uncles usually
They
be
got some
working
fine
out.
uncles.
Yeah, give me the uncle. I don't want the daddy or the son because the son probably childish. The dad
Trifling.
is old and
They're
I
trying
don't
to be
know.
a player.
Probably don't even get his feet done.
Yeah, and that's a big thing.
Yeah,
I
crusty,
believe in-
dusty.
I get my pedicures every time I'm about
As
to
you
hit the
should.
beach.
Yeah, no, because when you said that, I just think of like an old man in his garage, like shuffling around in them slides.
with them ashy feet.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, crusty,
And see, and that's
dusty.
the thing. Like, as cute as it sounds, you know, if your daddy not Method Man or Lorenz Tate, I don't want it. Them. I need you because it might be. This is very rare, but on occasion, I may want a bar hop. And I don't want to hear nothing about you wanting a pot of beans to be put on.
I'm done with you.
I done bought that. I done made that cabbage. I done bought that cabbage. And they gonna cook that cabbage for me.
I don't want to hear that.
And that cornbread.
Yes, I don't want to hear that. And so at that point, you know,
turkey neck.
I gotta go. Yeah, they want some neck bones. Make me a little neck bone, girl.
Oh my god.
Like, we don't eat that.
So you saying
Your
you
foot
rather-
swollen. You can't keep up with me. I just can't. It's too much. I can't stand. No.
Yes,
Rub
we
me
gotta
that
walk.
bath,
I need my
girl.
prescription refill.
We gotta
And then the
walk
son's
this
still on struggle. I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? No.
When I leave the studio, I'm
Yeah. We outside. No. Give me the uncle.
long. I'm going to the studio with my homeboy.
yeah, you right, nigga.
and I don't know. I just miss my grandma. Like, I just can't do it.
I miss
Oh
my
my
grandma.
God,
Please
that's
give me
so
the uncle.
annoying.
Give me the uncle.
Yeah, and the uncle just be sitting there shit. I don't fuck with neither one of them.
Yep, he don't go to no family functions.
No, he fine though.
I'm that uncle.
We came to Thanksgiving for a plate, and we
Thanksgiving
really
uncle.
about to leave.
We in and out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Bobby. Not Poppy.
So none of y'all taking the dad.
No, I mean, I told you I would take circumstances. Like there was a Lord, there was a time that there was this girl who I knew. We were not friends, we were not associates, but she provided beauty services that I liked. I've never used her, but because I commented on one of her things, her dad was in my DM, and that nigga was fine. And then he showed me he ain't shit, and so I was like, I'm finna tell your daughter you was trying to talk to me.
Now we black
She
now.
was about to be like, he sent me a dick pic, and I was gonna say, okay, you know
No,
what?
Right,
he
that's what I thought
never-
she was gonna say too. I ain't gonna lie.
He was very
Skeezer.
Yeah, that's what old men do. That's so nasty.
Yeah, no, he wasn't like that. He just used to say things that was creepy to me. Like
See, that's what you got to worry about. That's why I don't like old men. Old men gross me
it was
out.
just gross, and I think that's what it was because I was like, he was fine up until we had to have like a real life in depth conversation like you do when you're getting to know somebody your
I mean,
age.
it got too deep for you.
And when he got to hollering about, you know, this 30-year-old son this and this 21-year-old daughter this, and then he had the nerve to have a 6 or 7-year-old.
Oh, he nasty.
I knew I was gonna have to
He
give up
that
some
nigga
sugar
was a Rolling
sooner or
Stone.
later.
Oh, baby, that
so
shit
I
was
bowed out
Rolling
gracefully
Stone.
because as fine as he was, I never got physical attraction, like sexual attraction rather. I never got that. Like I said, met the man.
I'm itching.
Yeah, I just felt really.
A 6-year-old and a 21-year-old. He's nasty.
He gets it in, and he was 58, 58, 56. So yeah, to each his own. I can't be listen to you talking about you just staying home.
I mean, I feel like at this point, I'd rather take the mother than the daughter. That's just how I be feeling.
Okay, Bernice Burgos.
Who? Oh,
Yeah,
just
Bernice
her?
fine.
You know what?
Bernice
Honestly,
is
I
fine.
never really paid attention to her. But then every time I be scrolling and I see her, I be like, oh, damn, she's sexy. I mean, that's
She a
about it for
grandma.
me. I know, but I mean, I feel like I could fuck with her, but I couldn't fuck with her because I don't like IG model types. But I could fuck with her, you know?
Yeah, but then she'll be trying to fuck everybody you know.
Or it'd be everybody I know be trying to fuck her, but I stay.
What's the difference? Either way, she gonna put out.
Oh,
Checkmate.
damn.
She is. She better read up
Nah,
on her.
let
Bernice
J.
don't
Cole
play.
say, even if Michael B. George, what did he say? If Michael B. George trying to text him, my girl ain't gonna answer.
That's J. Cole, girl.
No.
We
And that's how
talking about
mine's gonna be
Bernice who
too.
need to be validated. That's a different thing. Ain't
I
no
don't know.
way. I love my girls, and y'all know my little baby is the turn up queen. But we is not going to the club, and I'm twerking with her and patting her ass while she twerk. I'm probably gonna bat her. Get up.
Yeah.
Don't be out here.
Oh,
with me
y'all
like
don't be
that.
partying with y'all mamas?
Not like that. We go to the hole in the wall.
My mama and my sister be going to like, what is it, Showtime or something?
They go to
I don't
camp?
know. No.
Exactly.
No, ain't
They
going
was
to
in
camp.
like
I'm
a-
gonna be in camp though.
They was in like a camp address setting, and she twerked.
I mean, but that's because she's a famous IG model type herself. Like she has that same. She's probably got paid to be there. That's different.
it don't matter.
I mean, it do matter. She's getting paid to be there.
No, but
what
she
you
not getting
talking
paid
about?
to twerk on her mama, and as a mother, you're
No,
not getting paid.
The mom
to
is
pat her
getting paid
ass.
to be there. The daughter just happy that her mama is famous out here and she young
but
and lit.
how many people we have seen getting paid for appearances and they just walk in, walk out? I just looked at Life Jennings for 5 minutes the other day.
I didn't even know that
upset.
nigga was still out here doing shit.
Yeah, that fool
Shout out
came
Life
and
though.
wasted my little life.
Oh shit!
He did.
Damn,
I already wasn't feeling it. I
got
already
you.
wasn't feeling. Thank you, baby. I wasn't feeling the club already, and I waited because I thought I would love to hear him sing live. You know, he gonna
it's
give you the
only one
hits.
song.
Oh, she.
Yeah, but I think he had a concert earlier, so I think that was always the plan.
Yeah, but the false promotion. At the place, I said, see, this is why I should have stayed at home. Because I was in there, it was girls, it was disgusting. It was just, yeah. I wanted to hear it. And he himself was with some, he himself was with some little young tenders. They looked every bit of 21, if that.
They didn't even know his song.
Not one of them. He only
No,
got
he
one
brought
song.
him in.
Let me stop.
No, he got a whole album.
All them kids, you sure they weren't his children?
Because he was, you could tell they do things
Oh,
in the
They
private
did
of their
things.
hotels.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
on that note,
Privacy.
Mike is taking the mom.
Yes, sir.
Cookie, you taking
I'm
the
gonna
son.
take the
You
son.
like him a little young.
I do.
You like him a little young. You taking the
Sure.
son.
The
Yo,
husband, I
son.
messed with my jewelry.
Yeah.
Kim, what you taking?
Yo, son. Hey,
Yo.
what's up, son?
And I take your option C, the uncle.
She all off
out.
for
She's
E.
so bougie.
Oh, the cool cousin.
E, the uncle.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
cool
I just
cousin.
don't like the young ones. No.
I don't want the cool cousin.
Who, me?
No, I said
You know, I never really
like
like them young either. I don't like them too young. I like them really around my age, a little bit older. I got a little delta between both. I don't like them too young because I get irritated. I think I'm a little too mature for the son, depending on the son's age. And then the daddy just grosses me out because if he touch me, I'm going to cry. Like, why are you touching me? So give me the uncle,
Yeah.
his older, younger
The
brother. Yeah,
The brother that mama had at the last
at the
minute.
tail left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, the little 39.
Yeah.
Miracle baby.
Why everybody else
The
60.
miracle
Yeah.
uncle.
Yeah, the miracle. Give me the miracle.
It's giving a bald head, black leather jacket, Thanksgiving vibes. That's all I'm seeing. Like that's the uncle. Like he pulling up, smooth.
I like
Yeah,
it.
he the young one.
I
Mm.
like it.
She
With
want the
gifts.
one
He
that
got
pull
gifts
up in a
too.
nice car.
Yeah.
He eat, give everybody a hug, and
Them
then he
daddies
disappear.
have cars too. It's just like I don't want to hear about how your retirement paid for your car.
She don't want
wanna
those
hear
stories. That's what it is.
I don't. I don't care. That's the problem. That you. Thank you. For
I can see it
diagnosing me.
now.
No, for real. Walking in, smelling good. He the one that pay the bills at that house he going to. He pay mama bills. That's the one you want.
It is.
It is.
And on that note, okay, so we are now ready for the 30 plus therapy. And for those who turned into earlier episodes, this is a segment where y'all trust us with y'all advice.
Trust us.
Trust us.
Trust in me.
So y'all can send us a voice note or an email to our IG page at the 30 plus podcast, or you can send us an email at the 30 plus podcast at gmail.com. And you don't have to give us your name. We're gonna keep it cute. But
Give
we're
me
just
your
gonna help you
name so I
out.
can reach out to you and give you some real advice.
No, you gonna run the people off.
No, Mike, just reply to the email. We don't need no.
Please.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna be the one answering it, so y'all good.
You know. That's why we
Yeah.
want them to email and not on the page.
Right. You been up screenshotted. You see this people? No, don't do that.
Y'all look at this.
You can trust us, guys.
We're
You
using
can-
this as promotion, damn it.
Yes, I'm talking about you.
Yeah. So this particular, advice is, they said there, I'm in Dear 30 Plus podcast. I'm in love. I'm in love with a coworker. Although we'd never met in person, we work remotely. I'm 28. He's 39. We talk all the time and feel like we have a really deep connection. This has been going on for a few weeks. He tells me he really likes me and wants to be with me, but has a longtime girlfriend that he isn't happy with. He wants to break up with her, but he feels like he's stuck. He feels like she's unstable and worried that she'll hurt herself if he was to leave because she has jealousy issues. Do I wait for him?
Can I say something?
Sure.
Okay. Cookie here.
Cookie here.
I need
Reporting
her to know where
live.
that's coming from. Girl, stand up. Let me tell you something. I have turned a lot of dogs away for these sad stories. They're married and they're unhappy and they want me and I can change their life. But I'm scared to leave her because she's going to kill herself. I'm never going to see my kids. She's going to take my money, etc., etc., etc. Do not, ma'am, First of all, a few weeks. Let me be quiet because let me be a little more optimistic. Some people do believe in love at first sight, and who am I to tell you otherwise? But it's virtual. Vibes are always different in person. I don't care. Yeah, ma'am. No, let him show you. If you want to entertain him, that's fine. But I pray to God you out here in the streets doing something. I ain't telling you to be a hoe. No. But go find your person that don't have all this drama. You 28, he 39, and you already taking on somebody trauma? Girl, bye. I wish. Listen, ma'am, I was a wife at 20, and it was cute. However, ain't no way. No, ma'am. Like, you taking on things. Ooh, and then you don't know. You're basically a buffer. So he doesn't have to deal with real life things when he's dealing with you. You are his topia. You are his home away from home. And then he gonna go back and deal with that at the end of the day. If this lady really was gonna kill herself, get her some help if he care. I mean, he's showing you so many different things, but I'm trying not to put my therapist hat on. But yeah, that's what that is. Somebody.
We need the therapist hat, girl.
I feel like I didn't hear something right. Did I hear that she say that the girl go kill herself if he leave?
That's
What
what
she
he
go?
said.
Yeah, that's the story. That's the story that he's kind of putting out
That's
there.
what the gentleman
Yeah.
told
Okay,
her.
so-
Like she's
Because she
jealous.
probably
Like
asked.
she has jealousy issues and feels
So
like
you
she'll
think
harm
she ain't
herself.
gonna be upset that when she find out that he cheating on her? Like, forget just leaving. The moment she find out that you out here cheating, she ain't gonna kill herself off of that. Like,
But it's
I'm
virtual,
confused.
so he's gonna pull that it's not cheating card. It's just for work. Man, we invented the shit.
Oh,
Listen.
I don't play them type of games with people's hearts. But, ma'am,
Tell
the
her DM
fact
you,
that-
Mike. This your shot right
no,
here.
I'm not shooting no shot at her. This is how I look at certain women. If you deal with that, you can't deal with me because I like logical, smart women. And I don't deal with nobody who do no shit like
You
that.
put the lady down.
I'm
He
not.
said he don't want no illogical woman.
I'm just saying, like, if you say you think you in love with somebody that's with somebody else, and you don't love yourself, that's how I feel.
No,
That's
that's
just
real.
how I look at it. Cause ain't no way I'm about to be in love with somebody I know that got somebody. Like,
Child.
I'm not about to waste my time. So then my advice is go love yourself. And if you want somebody else to go love you and you look good enough, you can slide in my DMs. But we gonna keep going. Kim, what you talking about?
Who said you can slide in my DMs?
Help her, Kim, please.
I'm at the point where sis just keep getting the cash apps and keep getting the DoorDash lunches. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. He's like knee deep in a relationship. When you're, and this is a 30 plus podcast. If you're listening to the show, you listen to the whirlwind of how your 30s can traumatize you, but it also builds you, to be a person. He's established. You know, and even if he's not, you can't be an apartment wrecker. You can't wreck their apartment. So you have to let them be at peace. And I think that you should just enjoy your virtual connection that you have with him because it's not a relationship.
No.
Y'all watch Catfish for the past 10 years.
Yep.
Not a relationship. It's just, enjoy your virtual connection and don't look too deep into it.
It's that she coming. I gotta get off the phone that I keep hearing.
Girl.
I'm telling you, that's all I
it's
keep
the
hearing.
it's just the hang up and then no, my phone lost connection. Like I can
Yeah, and I commend him for being honest about him being in the situation. I guess we can give him a little head.
Yeah.
a
We
little
can.
high
He
five
did
for
that.
that.
What is it? Damn, I forgot to say in that clip.
No victims, just volunteers.
Yeah, she ain't no victim. She definitely a
She's
volunteer.
definitely about to be if she don't hurry up. It
No,
might be
she's
a
still in-
victim of identity theft. Hell, shit, they could be just scamming. You just
scamming,
never
right?
know, baby.
Hey, make sure you don't answer no favorite colors. What's your favorite pet and what's your maiden name, and you'll be all right, boo.
Getting all the passwords.
Yeah.
Well, Nick, what you got good? Cause
yeesh.
He's 39. You're 28. Girl, go on about your business.
Yes. It's a
You
tie
are a seat filler. They are not getting along at the moment.
for the second.
If it's real, because I didn't hear marriage within your question, so which means he's not tied down.
Right.
So if he really wanted to be with you, he's going to figure that out, and y'all can go live happily ever after. Until then, in the meantime, in between time, do your thing. You have never seen this man. You don't know how he look. You just like his voice.
I'm sorry, I do not know this man.
I completely forgot. Okay, I completely forgot that because I at least gave the girl credit. It was like a little Zoom meeting.
Girl, I mean, they may have done that, but I don't know. It
At
didn't
the
say, so I
least.
don't want to
Yeah.
Assume.
tell us if it's more. hit us up. And anyway,
don't
my
even
answer's
matter.
my answer's not gonna change. So whatever.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Enjoy your virtual connection.
I'm
That's
so
it.
disappointed in him.
I'm not. Why would I be disappointed in him? He was upfront and honest with this woman. She chose her decision to still talk to him and fall in love. This nigga said, I'm with somebody else. Okay. This
No.
nigga said, I'm scared to leave her. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm not. What did he do wrong?
Yeah.
Now the woman on the other side that might kill herself, I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for her that she love a nigga enough to she want to kill herself. What the hell? How do y'all get to that point?
I ain't never been there.
continue, baby.
I've had people say they
speechless.
was gonna kill themselves and I leave them and I just stop answering.
Kudos to
I've
Mike.
had somebody
I
do
think
that a
that's
long
good
time ago.
advice.
And what you told them, jump, huh?
Yeah.
'Cause that's what I said.
Not the first time.
I said jump.
You can go to jail for that shit.
Well, back then you couldn't.
She
Don't
started that shit.
use
She
that.
the reason they gotta go to jail.
Yeah,
now.
you can go to
Probably
jail for
so.
that.
But don't use that, man. You fuck, especially if you fucked up.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gave no fucks
The
about me.
reverse.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Yeah, it tripped me out.
That's my
I don't
daddy.
like that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and for the sake of this podcast, we want everyone to be safe.
Yes.
Please do not encourage anyone to be violent towards themselves
Or
others.
anybody. Yeah,
Yes.
no.
There is
go
a
seek help.
suicide hotline.
Yes.
Please reach out.
Please,
We ain't
Pick
got
it telling
that
people to
number.
jump. Don't listen.
No,
to
I said
don't be
back
like,
then.
Back then.
Don't be like
I'm a therapist now. I save
Please.
people now.
Yeah, don't be like Cookie. We do not need you going to jail saying 30 Plus Podcast said that. No, we did not.
Yeah, I just don't like people to guilt trip them to be with them, and that's my thing. Like you done already bombarded this girl with enough. Like don't guilt trip. And the crazy thing is I've seen women like the lady who he says is going to kill her allegedly. Because it's alleged, we don't know.
Right.
You can do
But
the running game.
correct, and that's why I was heavy on the running game. But it could be that lady telling him that this lady could have something held over. I've known men who have been in situations that they truly couldn't get out of because they really felt the woman was gonna blackmail them and that she could have. But I'm gonna fuck around and find out because I can't. I'm not finna stay with nobody. And then life too short. And that goes into we're not our parents. Like my grandmother, and she's okay with this because we've had this talk before in the air. She was somebody's side piece for 47 years.
Oh Lord.
And when my pawpaw died, you had nothing but that nice little red car he bought you.
Well.
You couldn't even be in the obituary.
Well.
And the woman was okay. And that's the perfect example of a kept woman because everybody know about everybody, yet he ain't spent a night. What?
Hey.
I ain't got an image.
More
Y'all.
power to Pawpaw. Player.
Yeah, he was with his little red self.
Hey. I used to be
Yes, sir.
red. I got dark from this tan, but I'm going back.
and that's how we're gonna wrap this up because we're not doing that with you today. When you do that, that lets me know it's our cue.
It's our cue.
Thank you, Mike.
So we thank you for tuning in to the 30 Plus Podcast. Make sure you're following all of our social media
Thank y'all for
pages,
coming
everything at the 30 Plus Podcast on IG, on Facebook. You can go to our website at the 30pluspodcast.com to listen to previous episodes and catch up and be ready for our next one. And with that being said, we will see you next time.
Make sure y'all email us and hit us up.
Howdy.
We'll see you next time on the 30 Plus Podcast.
Yo.
Get your hands up, yeah.